Right. Ah! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. 10 minutes late. 10 minutes late. 10 minutes late. I know. I know. I know. How are we doing this stream? I wasn't going to stream today, but then I kind of thought, I think I will. We got some Slopics lined up. As many of you know, my main competition, Dolan Dark, he's gaining some subs, he's getting some views, so we got to do our best. We got to do our best to try and outpace him. Now, I'm sure many of you know about the competition we have on the Pyro channel, the Daily Slop. Hang on, we got a dono. Does it work now?
Here's the rhyme guy. This stream is gonna be fly.
Oh, it's this guy again.
To watch some slop. I'm telling you, please stop. You can still earn my respect before your career is being wrecked. Now have a good stream. Live the dream.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that one. I like that. That was a good rhyme. That was a good rhyme. WD. Thank you, Birdman, for the 10.
You really should play Portal Revolution or Portal Stories, Mel, since you have such a hard-on for source content.
I might do.
Pyro 10 minutes late. Wow. 10, that's half the chins you have. Hey, dude.
We're not having a chin meta stream. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Right. So as you know, the main competition we have on Pyro Live, the Slop channel, is of course Dolan Darkest. Now this channel is just a terrible, poor imitation of an actual channel. Let's see, for example, huge YouTuber drama. Let's have a look at this one.
Welcome back to Slop Live. Now, I'm sure all of you watch my videos with ads on because you love to support me and you...
Not again! No, 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 no. I'm turning that off. I'm turning that off. That's so unfunny. That's so unfunny. I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it. That's so unfunny. That's so unfunny. I don't care that you paid $10. You're not charging back. Like he has done eating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has done the eating sound effect 25 times. I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it. If it's part of a dono, fair enough. But I'm not having you on your fat ass just eating greasy chips, trying to hijack the stream and make it all about yourself. I like your name's Critical Mass as well. Lose some weight, buddy.
Want Slop Live to flourish. But if you do run ad block, it appears YouTube has increased the load times if you're using it. Multiple people on Reddit reported that they had increased CPU usage that was slowing down their Chrome browser. Another commenter...
You see, if you're watching a Pyro Live video, I would be flashing up context right now. Contextual images. I'd be showing, you know, some kind of data to back it up. I would not just be playing Fall Guys, the most mid Fall Guys gameplay, by the way. I know Dolan. It probably took him about 5 hours just to get to this finale.
Said even though he has YouTube Premium, because he had adblock enabled, he was also facing long load times and
thank you, Chin, for the 10.
Slower usage overall. A worker at PCGamer.com also tested the extension with Premium and noted that they had an increase of about 15 to 18%. Multiple users made comments saying that their entire YouTube was laggy, they couldn't make comments, nothing would load, but every other tab on Chrome was...
Wait, did he win?
...working perfectly fine.
Please don't tell me he won this game. I don't care about the story. I just want to see if he won the game of Fall Guys.
So this does seem it was intentional by YouTube. It also appears multiple ad blockers are affected by this and not just one. But you guys want to...
Okay, guaranteed. I'm not even saying this as like a bit, and I'm not playing this up. He would have spent about 20 seconds of research on that video, and he would have spent 9 hours to get a clip of Fall Guys where he won. 100%. Without a doubt. But anyway, I want to get into this one story. You guys might remember Snoop Dogg, right? He made this. I like the overexposure on my camera right now. I look like Casper the Ghost.
I just missed my last exam for English. I'm annoyed at the one person I like because of that exam and I'm having a shit day. But when I saw your stream start and I saw your face, it made me realize that God really fucking hates me today.
I thought that was going to be a nice dono as well. I thought that was going to be hey guys, my day actually wasn't going too great, but then I saw a Pyro video and I actually felt happy. I thought it was going to be that, but nope. I like as well when you made the dono, you called yourself Nile. I want your home address pulled up within 5 minutes. I just spilt tea on my I spilled tea everywhere. I spilled tea everywhere. I don't have like a napkin or anything. I don't have anything to wipe it up. I'm gonna lick it.
You should do a video on the Yakuza series, it's good. I love this channel, been watching since 2013. Also, any progress on the Amori video? Thanks.
The Amori video? No, I haven't actually played Amori yet. I haven't played it. Why is chat saying for free?
Hello,
For free.
Thank you for tuning into Watch Mojo. Today, we're ranking the top 10 chins. Number 10 minus 1 Pyre cynical as he serves Slop, bro.
Bruh.
Thank you, Pyro Cook, for the 10. So I'm sure you guys remember this bit with Snoop Dogg, right? So he did a post on like Instagram and on Twitter saying he's giving up smoke. And it was like, after much consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time. And we could all tell from the beginning that this was like a marketing ploy, 100%. Because like the way how he said smoke and not smoking, or like not weed, like the fact that he said smoke, it was definitely some kind of marketing ploy. But what I don't think anyone expected was what he was actually shilling. So it was obviously, you know, a ploy. But then he starts promoting it's like a smokeless fire.
I have an announcement. I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. Done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all sticky icky.
So, yeah, it's a ploy.
I'm going smokeless. Solo stove fixed fire. They took out the smoke. Clever.
So that was basically like the entire bit. He was he was selling like a fire, like a bonfire that was smokeless, right? Like it made no smoke. I think it was all just like electric based. And obviously that was a really, really, really viral marketing ploy. Like I did super well. I mean, there you go. If that's not edited, oh my Lord, baby Jesus, because nearly 1 million likes on Twitter, that's crazy. That's like what the Minecraft YouTubers would get before they all stopped talking to each other, like 2 years ago.
Thanks for slopping by.
Thank you, Dolan, for the is that actually Jay in chat? Is that actually him? Because I'll time him out. Is that him, or is that one of you pretending to be him?
Hi Pyro, I wanted to tell the mods thank you for the 1 hour mute. Because of it I found the love of my life and I now have a wife and 2 kids. Hold on, I'm getting a call.
Check your mailbox.
Thank you, Gyat Master, for the 10. I like how you actually said you got a life because you got timed out.
Sometimes I fantasize about Pyro coming home drunk and beating me until I feel numb. He kicks me in the ribs until I can hardly breathe. Then he starts to cry and apologizes, begging me to forgive him. He holds me all night as I gently cry in his arms.
I think I know who that was. I think I know who just made that donor.
Hello, Pyro. I'm really enjoying your live streams. You have such a wholesome connection with your viewers.
Thank you, Junkie. Why'd you use that
Pyro,
voice?
I've been a massive fan for ages. I've wanted to meet the man behind the funny TV, but I am unable to travel to conventions. You've helped me through a lot and I'm very thankful to you. Could I possibly talk to you sometime on Discord? Cheers, King Smile.
Absolutely not. But thank you for the 30. I appreciate that. I don't add people on Discord. I've made that
I
mistake
will
before.
be charging back these donos, you scammer.
Don't charge back. Don't charge back. Yeah, skipping your dono. Skipping your dono. Unlucky. Unlucky. Skipped. And skipped.
Been around since Mug loves you.
Thank you, Linus, for the 10. But yeah, basically, with this, it did really well. It was a huge marketing campaign. Like, a million likes. That is like, that's like Tommy in it 2 years ago tweeting, I just fell down the stairs. Like, when Minecraft YouTubers were at their peak. That is insane numbers. But then, apparently, the ad campaign didn't go very well, and it was a complete flop. Mostly because no one has money. And also, I think Snoop Dogg advertising a smokeless fire is like the weirdest thing. Okay, Snoop Dogg, what's he known for, right? He's known for 2 things. Well, 3 things. His music, his smoking, and also the fact that his Instagram is basically a glorified meme page.
Since the near end of Deep Voice, and you had a 4th chin. You really are for real my favorite YouTuber toe. Pyro pog, pyro pog, pyro pog.
Thank you, Jace, for the 10. Oh, thank you, Mudkips, for the 10 gifted. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know why I look so white. It's my ISO's overexposed. I gotta mess with my camera, but that means unscrewing it. I don't know how to fix it. This looks awful.
Melted a stick of butter on your head.
Upper GX, how do I do dark mode? Upper GX, are you in the chat? How do I do dark mode? This is dark mode. Are you trolling? This is not dark mode. Oh, that's even worse. How do I do dark mode? How do I do dark mode in Upper GX? Is there not a way to do it? Hang on, I need to ask him. How do I scroll down? Okay.
Oh well, was worth a shot. Keep up the great.
Is it this dark mode?
content and have
Ah,
fun.
there we go.
Time to play Tarkov/R6 and suffer Lamau.
There we go. I got like an external plugin anyway, so that worked. Worth a shot. Keep up the great content. Time to play Tarkov and Rainbow Six. Yeah, thank you for the 40, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can't add randoms on Discord. Little bit parasocial. But yeah, I appreciate the donos, and good luck with Siege. Yeah. So apparently his marketing ploy with the stoves was like a complete flop.
Are you stupid?
How am I Kevin Hart size? I'm not doing this bit again. I'm not doing this bit. I'm tall. I'm not Kevin. What's Kevin Hart's height? There's no way you're saying I'm 157. There's no way you're saying I'm 157. You're not saying that. I'm not that short. I'm not that... What? I'm not that short. I'm not that short. There's no... I'm not that short. Ah, oh, he's even shorter than the woman. Mogged. To be fair, she's got heels on though. The marketing leader... Don't link this. Don't link this. I know what you just linked. Don't link this to me on stream. Look at this. Look what someone did, bro. Look what someone did. Found Pyrocynical's real height by taking the height of an Among Us plushie at 20 centimeters on Amazon, referring it to his body, and finding out that he's 160 centimeters or 5'2". You know what the worst thing is now? You know what the worst thing is, apart from having to be distracted every 5 seconds? Is that when people come up to me in public and they recognize me, and it's a great interaction, how are you? Love the content. Can we get a picture? You know what they say to me now when, we both leave? They say, you're a lot taller than I thought you were.
Thought you meant getting pegged by a femboy. No, I would never let their soft liberal hands grip my waists. A man dressed like a girl in a skirt? With their soft liberal thighs? No, that is really, really gay.
Thank you, your mother, for the 10. But could you imagine that, like, you're now basically psyoping my main audience when they recognize me, and they're like, oh my god, you're actually a lot taller than I thought. It's like at Insomnia as well. I had people come up to me and be like, oh, I thought you were like 2 foot tall. What the hell?
Hello, chat. I'm in the Pyro's head. It's pretty empty in here. Hello.
Kevin Hart is 5'2" like you.
I like how you used that dono in all caps as well. You used all caps in that dono, like it's gonna say the dono any louder. The news announcing former Vista leader Christopher Metz's new CEO. It did not lead to the sales it had planned.
Hello, Pyrocynical. Around a year or two ago, I made a donation with a Gladys voice insulting you because I thought it would be funny. I think this is what caused the trend of people insulting you in donations. And for that, I apologize.
King, you can't be making a dono. Listen to this guy. He made a dono a year later, and then he's trying to take all the credit. No, I don't think so. That's L. Coming in here acting like, I actually started this trend, guys. Can I get a cut of the donos? Now that's a bit of a cope. That's a bit of a... Now, I cope a lot on stream, but that's another level. The thing is, though, I don't understand with stuff like this. Like, you cannot get an influencer to promote anything. It needs to be something relevant. Like, imagine if Snoop Dogg promoted, like, a vape, right? Like, vaping sucks. If you vape, you're a loser. But, at the same time, if he promoted a vape, because you're still, you know, inhaling something, then that would actually make, like, you would get huge conversions there. Like, imagine a Snoop Dogg vape. It's like having Snoop Dogg in Warzone. That probably made so much money, because a lot of people that listen to Snoop Dogg, they play Warzone. It's like a crossover. Thank you, Dimitri, for joining. A Pyro vape, I would never sell a Pyro vape. I think the most degenerate thing I can sell is a Gamer Subs cup. I would never do a vape. I'd never do a vape. I want a Gamer Subs flavor though. Why are people saying Elf on the Shelf? Pyro vape incel flavor.
Hey Pyro, do you think you could take a look at the Interloper source engine art by Animated? I really think you're gonna like it.
Hi Pyro, recently started watching you again and I love your videos, man. I drew fat bootylicious Pyro as for you. Cheers, bro.
Is this it? Interloper? Is it by this channel? What's... Did you just speak and vomit? What would the Gamer Subs flavor be? I don't know. Schlatt had, like, titty milk, didn't he? I don't know what I'd have. The channel is...
Check out Home Safety Hotline on Steam. It's an analog horror game that just came out.
Anime Day. Oh, this is him? Oh no, I've seen this before, chat.
Slop Research. That's 5 has no games. That's a boring.
Yeah, chat. I reacted to this before on stream. Not all of it, but I've definitely seen some of this Interloper stuff before.
What are your thoughts on Better Call Saul winning 0 awards from 53 nominations on the Emmys? Also, come to Slovenia, lil bro.
Come to Slovenia? Hell no. Yeah. Better Call Saul won no awards, right? Because apparently what a lot of shows do now, they split their shows into 2 parts. So you'll have like a mid-season finale, and then after like a 6-month break or a 3-month break, they'll do the second half of the season. And apparently, like, I always wondered why did they do that, but apparently it's so they can get nominated for awards twice. So they can be nominated for awards in the 1 year, and then also be nominated for awards in the 2nd year. It's like some kind of loophole. But yeah, Better Call Saul actually won 0 awards, which is crazy. That really sucks. That really sucks. I've already seen Interloper. What was that other thing the guy was on about? Home Safety Hotline. Have a look at that. Hang on. Home safety hotline. I don't like horror games, bro. Oh, no, it's on a computer as well. Nah, I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of this. I don't like stuff on a computer because the way it's going to end is someone's going to be behind you at the end. I don't like stuff like this.
Hi, I'm concerned about the stability of my new home.
Hi, I'm so sorry. My name is Grace, and it's probably nothing.
Thank you, Neil, for the 10.
Okay, do you want to explain to me what the hell is happening?
Okay, I might try this. I might try this.
Main channel bids and have been watching since MLG. Darkwood and Fear and Hunger When.
Also have a blessed day, man. And you look good, don't let chat make you mold.
Thank you, Randy, for the 10.
Can you watch and react to Mr. Freeman? No, it's not a Half-Life reference.
What is Mr. Freeman? I've already got some stuff planned for this stream. But I might try this. I might try this game. How much is it? That's 1 gig. It's not too bad. Postal 2 stream. I played Postal like 6 years ago. Someone asked about Darkwood. That's going to be... So at the minute, we're doing a bookshop roulette video. That's already been scripted and it's in the editing process now. But after that, it's going to be Darkwood.
Better Call Saul, handshake emoji, Spider-Man 2, winning 0 awards.
It's true though, they both won nothing.
Corn teeth. Oh wait, shit, this isn't the Buddhism hotline.
They won nothing.
Sorry, I mistook you for someone else that I spend too much money to harass on a live stream.
Thank you, MR, for the 10. Alright, I got some topics I want to show you guys.
Breach stream when?
Containment breach? I got no plans of streaming that.
To Interloper? I don't remember seeing any stream highlight videos being uploaded to the Live or Clips channel.
I did react to Interloper a while ago. It's the guy with the umbrella, right? I swear I've...
Related to, because...
Oh no, this guy... This isn't the channel. This is a guy breaking it down, right? Yeah, this is a guy breaking it down. Okay, we might go on to Interloper, but I've definitely seen Interloper before. There's probably new episodes that came out, but what I do want to show you guys is there's a TikToker that I found recently because I despise TikTok. It has some of the biggest collection of degenerates imaginable, and this guy's pretty bad. So this is a TikToker.
Mr. Freeman is like 2-minute-long YouTube videos about
oh, this is a massive crayfish I caught in New Zealand. For starters,
wait, do I have to?
This is very different. It's kind of like a...
What the hell is this layout? This is awful.
Oh,
and like it's frozen.
This is a massive crayfish I caught.
Thank you, Opera GX.
Caught in New Zealand. For
Thank
starters,
you. Okay, I can't.
This is very different. It's kind of
I
like...
can't watch this. I can't watch this on I can't watch this on Opera GX. That was awful. Hang on. Let me open Chrome. Let me show my search history in my life. Hang on.
Hey Pyro. Could you check out Roly Poly's No Nanakarobe Ioki? It's my favorite lost media. Although recently a second game was found, it's really worth checking out. Smile.
Roly Poly's No Nana Corbett. That's so long. My favorite lost media. What I usually do after stream, I go through all the donos because they all get saved onto like a list, and then I'll just like bookmark it and stuff. Thank you for the 10 though, man. Appreciate it.
Hello, Pyro. I recently saw a post on the Reddit, and I realized you haven't played Rain World yet. You should definitely play Rain World.
I've played Rain World.
It is a very
played it. It's really good.
game.
I haven't got that far in it though, but I do want to do a main channel video on it in the future. But it rolls me a lot. It rolls me a lot.
Hello, Pop. I have a suggestion for the main channel. I think you should look into related vids. Some games I suggest all Bone Works and Vertigo too. I feel like covering the plot or purpose of these games could make for a pretty interesting video.
Thank you, Elster, for joining. Thank you, Knock, for the 10. I don't know. I feel like there aren't a lot of VR games that are interesting. I've played Boneworks. I played Half-Life Alyx. But then Half-Life Alyx just turned into Entropy. Because Entropy was a lot more interesting than Alyx. Alyx was cool, but like, you know. Right, I want to show you this guy. Shut up for a minute. Because this guy here, he basically... He is a TikToker that basically... He eats food that knowingly makes him violently ill and gives him parasites. So hang on, here's one.
Oh, this is a massive crayfish I caught in New Zealand. For starters, their carapace is very different. It's kind of like a magma rock. Ow! 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 He just flapped his arm off. Their tails are way bigger than the lobsters in America, almost double the size. Oh! Oh! This just came out of the lobster. It's a parasite, so let's hope I don't get this parasite. I don't...
Look at that! I thought that was poop, right? Because you know when like poop comes out of fish, it's like all it looks like that. It looks like a little worm, but that is moving. Look at that. Has anyone seen The Last of Us? You know, in the HBO show, when the woman in like Thailand is looking at the body that's infected with cordyceps, and the little roots are reaching out to her. It's like that. That's awful.
I don't get this parasite. I don't believe lobsters feel pain. So
also, one thing that, like, I know this guy's baiting. This guy's definitely baiting 100%. I don't know how much of this is real. But at the same time, he always has a smile on his face. He has this huge smile. Like, he will even document when he's violently ill because he's got parasites. And he still just has this dumbass smile on his face the entire time.
Usually I boil...
Why did someone in chat just say Pyro's Christmas dinner? Why did someone in chat just say Pyro's Christmas dinner? My dinner wasn't even that bad. It was like 4 slabs of beef. Okay, it was dry. It didn't have parasites in it, though.
Since you guys care so much, I'm going to put this guy out of his misery right now.
Like, so he just plunged that in his head. And look how happy he was. It isn't like one of the stages of being a serial killer is like killing small animals for fun.
Right now. Oh. He's definitely dead, right? This has to be just nerves. It does not fit in our pot, no matter what way we do it.
To be fair, the entire way you prepare a lobster is like awful. I don't know how true this is, but apparently when you kill a lobster, you have to like boil it alive because it releases, I think from its gut, like a really dangerous bacteria that can make you ill. So you almost have to boil them alive to stop that kind of bacteria spreading. I don't know how true that is. Fact or cap?
Nice. Let's get right into it. Oh.
He's really enjoying like taking the life of this lobster and just like relishing and breaking all the meat apart. It's like these mukbang TikTokers you see, and they just eat like a whole plate of food, but then there's like cuts in between them eating the food, so you just know it's fake.
Oh.
One thing I love about lobsters as well, whenever you get lobster at a restaurant, it will always be the most expensive thing on the menu, and there is like no meat in it at all. There's such a small amount of meat in a lobster. All right, let's go over the donos. What are you guys saying? Pyro, I wish you were that lobster. Hang on, I'm just resetting a TTS. Because I had to mute it during that video because too many of them come in. But I'm trying to re-enable it now. You're the biggest parasite on the planet. That's why I muted donos. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, this is what I don't get. Like when I mute donos and then unmute them, it just stops playing donos like forever. How do I fix that? Hang on, there might be a way I can fix this. Hang on. Comes in through music, right? I think whenever I mute donos, it takes like a couple of minutes for it to come back on. So yeah, I'm hitting replay on the donos, so they should come back on in a second. Thank you, Nick, for the 17 months. That lobster didn't even look good. I mean, it looked all right. It looked all right. Right, let's keep going. I think there's another one here.
Let's get right into it.
If you're covering Fear and Hunger, you definitely gotta cover Fear and Hunger Termina. It's an improvement over one in every single way possible.
Yeah, I know the second one's good. I don't think I could cover both games in a single video. I mean, I could, but it would literally be like 7 hours.
Just had an art piece based on Cruelty Squad submitted to the Royal Academy of Art in London.
Oh, that's
Your
sick.
video was a huge inspiration, so thanks. If you wanna look at the pace, Instagram is Kenazingsa.
Oh, congrats, man. I'll definitely forget that, so just tag me.
First and last time I'll donate, and I wanna say, I also used my grocery money for this, so you better read it, cuck. So guys, we did it. We reached 250,000 subscribers. 200.
Yeah, I skipped that one. I skipped that one. We're not doing the 250k bit. The chin bit is unfunny enough.
Oh, the tails on the for sure fills you up. I'm full, and I haven't even eaten today. It's like 4 p.m. Went out for a dive.
I like how he's eating it with his hands as well. Just sucking it out like it's actually disgusting.
I've eaten.
No, I just
take a spoon like this. Go right into the carrot.
Their games on PC as well. Wouldn't it make more sense to put their games only on their own consoles, so people have a reason to buy it? Hey Pyro, how much money would I need to pay for you to add me on Discord?
To add you on Discord? $10,000. And then as soon as I accept you, I'm just gonna remove you off Discord. Right, hang on. So we got this one here. This is apparently his conclusion to after... So this is after he ate the lobster. This is after he ate that delicious looking lobster with the little worm wriggling out of it.
You guys remember that lobster I ate about a week ago? Well, it had a parasite.
Again, keep in mind how much he's smiling. Like he is very ill in the head and in the body because he has a parasite. And he's just, I don't understand. Like, what has TikTok, I sound like such a boomer. TikTok accent is the worst thing imaginable because this is pure like TikTok accent. Again, he's playing it up. He's doing it for a bit, but it's like, guys, you will not believe what happened. So it's like I ate this lobster and I got really ill and I was on my deathbed and my heart stopped and they had to use a defibrillator on me, like Left 4 Dead 2, which is like my favorite video game. It's like TikTok accent. Voice break. TikTok accent is like, it's a mix of the Valley Girl accent and Cali. And then it's also, they keep talking like they're asking a question. What do they call it? Transatlantic accent. They talk like they're asking a question, so you're still engaged. It's an accent that's been invented to keep up watch time and retention. That is the most dystopian thing imaginable. Transatlantic accent is horrible.
Parasite in it, and I'm pretty sure I'm infected. Ever since I ate it, I've been going to the bathroom.
Like, could you imagine this guy's like, guys, I'm pretty sure I have cordyceps. I ate some infected grains from some bread. I might have cordyceps, guys.
I'm infected. Ever since I ate it, I've been going to the bathroom nonstop. My diarrhea.
Why did he?
Stop my. Nonstop my.
Guys, I might have dysentery. I've been shitting my guts out non-stop, guys. It's been so cool. It's been so cool, guys.
Diarrhea is unstoppable. On top of that, I'm getting increased.
Why is he smiling when he's talking about this? Such a psychopath. My diarrhea has been non-stop, guys. Non-stop.
Headaches
I'm
and a lot of
deeply
sore
hurt
throats.
you've
My
done this
asthma.
to me, sissy boy. I spent my grocery money on that. I will never financially recover from this. I hope you're happy. P.S. I love listen to the TBH podcast at work.
Thank you, Doomdrat, for the 10. Appreciate it.
Also very bad lately. I was doing research though, and I can't find what kind of freaking worm this is. So I don't know what's in.
There is definitely a high chance that he just plucked an earthworm from his garden to make it out. Yep, this is a parasite.
I don't know what's infecting me. I just know these symptoms are eerily similar to the tapeworm, so I'm gonna have to make a bet that I do have parasites.
Thank you, Annan, for the 10.
I was editing this video and then I came to the realization, I was like, wait, what if I just got the tapeworms again? Like, what if the tapeworms are back? Which is totally a possibility, but we'll keep her rolling. I haven't gone to the doctor yet. I'm assuming he's gonna put me on a bunch of antiparasitics. Really just hoping that it doesn't.
It's like, I may have a parasite. I'm chronically ill. I'm losing a lot of fluid in my body. Do I go to the doctors? Or do I make TikTok? I need to talk to my manager here. I need to find out which situation is more financially viable.
Spread into my bloodstream, my brain, my eyes, and eat me from the inside out. Just something for me to leave you guys with. Don't do anything stupid for views. Eating tapeworms was easily the dumbest decision I've ever made. Now every time my stomach hurts, my head hurts, in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, are these tapeworms eating me alive? I'd pay any amount.
He's even doing like the dream angle. He's doing the dream angle where he's showing like a third of his face to show off the jawline. Are these creators like born in a test tube, man? I'm 26. I feel so out of touch right now. Like the whole TikTok sphere, it's insane. It is actually content over safety. Like it's the fact that he's got that huge smile. I feel like I'm watching the dream face reveal video.
Me alive? I'd pay any amount of money to not have that thought. I should be okay. I refuse to be the man that died by tapeworms.
Why is he doing like 3 separate takes as well? But again, like, it is most likely a bit. I'm very convinced it's a bit for views. So apparently this guy's name is Nick Kratzker, and he started off doing TikTok in like 2020. And then he blew up for like just eating crazy stuff. Hang on, let's, Jarvis. Jarvis, can we pull up the famous birthdays? Ah, he is younger than me. Yeah. Family life. His sister made him clean his feet in a TikTok. Great. Oh, apparently he was known for faking his death. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That really doesn't surprise me. That's just part and parcel with TikTok culture. This video is unavailable. Oh, the video got pulled. The video got pulled. No, I wanted to see it. Oh, is the apology still up?
I've gotten...
Thank God. Okay, so apparently he ate dodgy food, faked his death, and then had to do an apology.
I've gotten thousands of comments about a recent post that I made, and I need to talk about it. I'm really happy that you guys are holding me accountable for this, because creators lying to their audiences is not cool, especially in the manner that I did. I was under the impression that because I was at the end of the video that...
I actually can't tell whether this is like... You know when they're like playing into every kind of realm of like content? Like, I feel like he's doing like a parody apology, but also you got no reason to apologize. Why do people make him apologize? What happened? He ate tapeworms. He ate tapeworms, got medicine, then got a friend to fake his death. Oh, I see. So it's posted on like another TikTok.
That it would wind up being taken as a lighthearted joke. I should have definitely seen that was a super foolish take. It was just dumb.
To be fair, this is the only video he's ever made in his life where he doesn't have like a huge Joker smile. Like the smiling Titan.
There's no other way to say it. It was really stupid on my end. Since the post was made, I've posted stories explaining that I am okay. I've also turned on comments and commented on all these posts myself. So
wait, did he say, was there a comment saying fly high? Oh my God.
I turned on comments and commented on all these posts myself so that people could see that it is not true.
I like the context behind that. It was a light-hearted joke. Pretends to die. Someone said this isn't funny. Throw your PS5 against the wall. There's nothing... My PS5 is deatomized right now. Like, the amount of times I've thrown it against the wall.
Obviously, there's more work that needs to be done on my end. I've been a full-time creator for like 3.5, 4 years now, and I should have seen that this was not okay. I also want to bring up that Colty told me that this would be a very bad idea. I continuously assured him that this wouldn't be bad, and I peer pressured him into making the video. I take full responsibility for it, and Colty was really just trusting my judgment and being a good friend and taking my word when I told him to trust me. Being honest with you guys is a priority of mine, and moving forward, I'm gonna keep this event in mind every time I make a video. I hope you guys are able to forgive me, but if not, I completely respect your decision. You guys are completely valid for your anger, and I'm gonna take this very seriously.
Like I'm not joking. A YouTuber needs to come out with like a YouTuber apology book, like as a joke. And that would do so well. That would sell so many numbers. That would actually do insanely well. Apparently he's got a YouTube channel as well.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
All right, let's have a little look. He's got a YouTube channel called Nick. 2 million subs. 2 million subs. That's a lot. 2.4 million. That's a lot. Okay, these... What the hell? Why does he keep reusing this face? It's like he's melting. He looks like that baby that got, like, melted by a volcano. The Pompeii baby. Also, these views do not equate to his subscriber count at all. Was he huge, like, years ago? No, his most viewed video is... Oh, he's a shorts merchant. He's a shorts merchant. He's going to be a shorts merchant. Yep. Yep, there we go. Shorts merchant. Yep. 700,000 views. Yep. Shorts merchant. 200,000 views. 300,000 views. 18 million views. Yep. They're always shorts merchants. Every single time. How many times did you go to the dentist, little bro? Oh my God. How many times did you go to the dentist? Oh, stop going. Okay. You only need to go to the dentist like twice a year. That poor nurse. Can we film like 80 TikToks, by the way? I kind of need to get my money's worth. Yeah, shorts merchant. 88 mil, 70. Oh, that's why, because he blew up from like one day. That poor dentist. It's like, you know, imagine he calls. It's like, I actually got a banger. Can we keep going to the dentist over and over, please? Yeah, 88 mil, 75 mil. I love that so much. Like, the thing is with shorts merchants is like, they always have really low views on their videos, but their shorts go wild. And you'll see a lot of shorts merchants. And on Twitter, they'll brag about how many views they're getting, because they're getting a lot of views. This guy is pulling in more views than me on probably all my channels combined, easily. But the one thing they never do is they never show how much they're making. Like, to be fair, a lot of YouTubers aren't comfortable showing how much they make, because they're probably making way too much. But shorts merchants make like no money. They make like $2. So it's really hyperinflated. I know I made an inflation joke. Yeah, that was Did anyone see the story of the YouTuber that was throwing his poop at people? Did anyone see that? That was quite an interesting one. I'm hoping Charlie hasn't talked about this yet. No one's seen it. No one's seen it. All right. So it came out on It came out originally on Dexerto, and if you don't know Dexerto, that is basically what every commentary YouTuber uses to get their daily slop. Dexerto will steal from Reddit, and then YouTubers steal from Dexerto. So YouTuber arrested for throwing buckets of poo and other substances on train passengers. So it's not the most pretty sight. I think there's actually a full article on it. I've seen this guy's YouTube channel. It's probably been pulled by now. YouTuber arrested for throwing buckets of poo at passengers. A Belgian... Oh, he's Belgian. Makes sense now. A Belgian YouTuber has been arrested after throwing diverse substances... Could you imagine saying the word diverse substances? That is like the best example of someone trying to not get demonetized. Critical did talk about this. He did. All right. So what I'm gonna do, Milan, I'm gonna time you out for snitching, and I'm just gonna keep talking about it. Okay? Timed you out for 1 minute. There you go. Time out. It's not uncommon to see influencers orchestrating wild stunts. Mr. Beast. Okay, I think putting Mr. Beast and a Belgian man that throws feces at people is probably not the best example. He got charged with assault and battery. Yeah, Nike. Paint, feces, and food. The thing is, like food and stuff is pretty bad, but like you can't even have that on the same level as feces. He confessed, saying videos of these events were posted on social networks with the aim of getting as many likes as possible. Could you imagine just self-reporting like that? Being like, yeah, I did it for likes. Like he could have lied and said that this was for some huge, like, I don't know, political thing or like Peter or something, right? It's like, I'm trying to rebel against the system, but nah, I did it for likes. I really wanted to get monetization on my Instagram page. He's had 2 complaints filed against him. Public transport. I mean, public transport is bad enough, man. Public transport is bad enough. Let's see if we can find this guy's channel. Oh, those dislikes are beautiful. So I'll be honest, I can't even tell what's going on here. Is he just filming people eating? Oh, he's doing like a challenge. Like, can you finish off fast food in 3 minutes? I like that. Now that's actually kind of wholesome content as opposed to flinging feces at people. Why do I feel like I'm watching a Hostel film? Is it the same person? Apparently. Ah, there it is. Yeah. This is the video. So he's putting like, that's like water or cooking oil. I think it's cooking oil. Salads 1 liter. That's like Coke, right? I think that's Coke. He's like listing the ingredients as he pours them in. Blonde pasteurise. What is that, chat? Bière blonde pasteurise. What does that mean? Is it beer? That's just water. Gros bidon. Hang on, I gotta do Google Translate here. I gotta do Google Translate. Gros bidon. Large water container. Large water container. Where's the poop? Oh, there. Yeah. I could just tell. I could just tell that caca. We know what caca means. Caca de. So is that like chicken poop? Great. Yep, he just scooped all that up. That's hilarious. Lol, that's so funny. Why would you do that? That's actually messed up. Like, I don't even care if this is one of those, because most pranks today are staged to the point where, like, it's their friends. But this woman's obviously got nothing to do with it. She's got nothing to do with it. How is that a prank? Isn't the entire point of a prank being, like, tricked? Or then it's like, oh, we was fooling you. It was all a prank. But this is just like actually assaulting someone in public. By the way, here's some animal shit. Lol. Why aren't you laughing? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Why aren't you laughing, guys? Come on, he's throwing animal shit on you. Like, dude. I know I sound like, thank you, Carter, for 18. I sound like I'm overthinking, right? But like, if I was on public transport and someone throws liquid on me, like especially in the UK, the first thing my brain is jumping to is I think that's battery acid. I genuinely think that is like the first thing I think of is that could be battery acid. I need to get some water on myself right now to wash the acid off. Because if you look like in the UK, if you get battery acid thrown on you, you've got like half a minute until it starts basically sizzling your skin. ALS shite bucket challenge. ALS shite bucket challenge. I got one more story. Thank you, PewDiePie, for the 18. I don't think you're giving this guy enough credit. Let him cook. Yeah, true. True, he didn't do anything wrong. He's just throwing shit on people. It's not really that bad. People need to just chill out a little bit. Okay. I got one here. So, I don't know if you guys have seen this, I'm being blinded. I don't know if you guys have seen this Royal Caribbean cruise. Hang on. So, they've got these cruises that go all across the world. And I think they can go for up to like 9 months or something. It is insane how long they last for. I think you hit like the 4 corners of the world in like one single voyage. And apparently the cheapest fare for one of these is, I think it's like, I mean, you can't even check. You got to reserve. I think it's around $60,000 for a single 9 months. Yep, it's 9 months. It is a 9-month cruise, which is absolutely insane. I swear cruises are just for family and old people. Like, I would go insane if I had to do a cruise for 9 months. It's crazy. Let me reset session. Yeah. How much for you to marry me in Roblox? 10 billion. 10 billion quid. But yeah, 60k. I think it's $59,999. That's like one of the, I think you get like an interior states room, which is like decent, but apparently as well though, the $59,000 is the cheapest version. So if you want to get like an upgrade, you can get the, let's have a look. Oh, apparently you can get a junior suite. So in most hotels you got like, you know, the single, the double, the queen, the king. But if you want to get like a suite that usually has like a bathroom, like an actual bath and just kind of like a living area, that is $117,000 per person, which will basically be like your home for like 3/4 of a year. But apparently, hang on, let me look at this. Apparently you can get on the cruise for free if you basically make a TikTok like begging them. Now this sounds like the most Fyre Festival thing imaginable. Hang on, let me
Put
pull
cameras
this
on that goddamn cruise. Put cameras on that goddamn cruise. Put cameras on that ship right now. What do you mean there's a town hall people aren't being invited to? It's a cruise. What do you mean that the Pinnacle members are being treated differently? There's a caste system.
Cruise, or £50,000 on a 3-minute music video of Has Been Hotel.
That's a really good point, actually. That's a really good point. Okay, I will admit, $60,000 for a year on a cruise, 9 months, is pretty bad. But you could also spend $50,000 on a 3-minute Has Been Hotel animation. Fair point. There are worse things than the cruise. There are at least like if you give me the option for an animation for 50k or a 9-month cruise for 60, I'll probably take the cruise. Unless there's no good Wi-Fi. If there's no good Wi-Fi, forget it.
Them being formed? You haven't even been on there for 2 weeks. It's so haunted. There's gonna be mutiny. There's gonna be blood. Someone is going overboard. I wanna watch. Bravo, where are you? I need eyes. We're witnessing Fyre Festival, Alabama Rush, and no one is rushing there. Put me in. Alternatively, put me on the cruise. I'll go.
Yeah, like I like how people are drawing the Fyre Festival comparisons.
If you pay for one section, I will go. I will cause chaos. I will wreak havoc.
Someone said for the Has Been Hotel animation, it was $280 for each second of animation. I've done a video today covering the animation. The Has Been Hotel animation. Yeah. And I pointed out very early in the video, I am a degenerate. I commission disgusting art, 100%, but I can at least be on a pedestal because I have not spent $50,000 on a single piece of art.
And I'll record everything. Let me tell you something. If you're on that cruise right now, film everything. Because in a year from now, when they become
it was $6,000.
Walk in and say, hey, we're actually making a documentary about that cruise you went on. They're going to want exclusive footage, and you're going to be able to sell it to them. You want to pay for your ticket? That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's awful. Like, could you imagine? It's such a dodgy cruise, and then, could you actually, could you shout us out and we give you it for free? Apparently, there's a TikToker called Mark Sebastian that's going.
Alternatively, put me on the cruise. I'll go. If you pay for one section, I'm going.
Oh, he's actually going?
I've been watching you since the game commentary era. You always make me smile. Do you still have contact with Vargs Kellyth or Joel from Vine Source? I know you collaborated in the past.
Thank you, Dingus, for the 10. What's the other donor?
No one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
If I pulled that off, would you die?
It would be extremely painful.
You're a big guy.
For you.
It was meant to be more of a donor, but it got cut off. Do you still talk to Joel from Vine Source? Yeah. He was in my Cruelty Squad video. I reached out to him. I talked to him and Vinny. They're both really nice guys. I tried to meet up with Joel last time I was in Sweden, but apparently he hates Stockholm. I think he's actually just a little hermit. Like, he doesn't like city life or anything, which is fair. I mean, I live in the middle of nowhere, but I also kind of prefer the cities and stuff, to be fair.
Alternatively, put me on the cruise. I'll go. If you pay for one section, I'm going on the Ultimate World Cruise. 18 nights.
This is now my third and last dono
Abort.
because of a mix of my idiocy and your TTS mutes, so again, love your content and the humor in them. I look forward to all your main channel vids, but please make a Postal 2 main channel vid.
I will, Lumi. Thank you for the 10.
Aboard the Serenade of the Seas, I'm going to fucking Antarctica. I only own fashion jackets. What am I gonna wear? And a very unexpected and cool brand reached out to me and was like, you wanna go on that cruise? And I was like, really? They were like, you wanna go on or not? And I was like, well, yes, I leave in 6 days.
So this is like, these are the kinds of people that are going on this cruise. People that are stupid enough to pay 60k, and people that are going there ironically for content. That is it. That is a recipe for disaster if I've ever seen one.
This is gonna be me on the cruise. I'm gonna walk on. I'm gonna go with this. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to win. It's not a competition, but I'm gonna make it one. I'm scared. The Drake Passage, babe. North Sea, right under it.
What is that behind? Is that their penises touching? Is that their penises touching? I think he might be gay. I'm not too sure. Right, what's the next one?
I thought these bitches were crazy, but I guess now...
Oh, the brand was Artria Books. It's a book publisher.
Oh, we're in the same boat. All thanks to Atria
Have you
Books.
watched
Do you
the
like to
Fyre
read?
Festival documentary on Netflix? I don't think some of the people comparing the cruise to the festival understand how bad the festival actually was.
Fyre Festival was bad. Hang on. I'm trying to see if I can find a clip. There's a clip of Ja Rule during Fyre Festival, and he literally says in a recorded board meeting room that what they did when they scammed people and lied about the entire island, even the location of the island. They said, like, you get Ja Rule, because it was Billy McFarland, this white guy, and then Ja Rule, this black guy. And then Ja Rule says, that's not fraud. That is false advertising.
Come on, guys. There's a lot of smart people on this fucking phone call, man. Let's think of how to dig ourselves out of this shit, man. We didn't kill anybody. Nobody got hurt.
We didn't kill anybody. Imagine having to begin the argument with that. We didn't kill anybody.
We made a mistake. We'll get past it.
I mean, granted, nobody died, but we did flat out lie to the public about what we're giving them. I mean, that's fraud. Like, and that's not okay, like, as a company operates.
That's not fraud. That's not fraud.
You can hear, like, the cogwheels turning in his brain, like, that's not fraud, because that can get me put in prison. Let me think of another word. A less heavy word.
That is, I would call that, false advertising.
That's not fraud. That is false advertising, maybe. Let's see this one. Oh, wait. Have I got to pay for this? What is this? New York Times? All right, we're good. Unlucky. I'm not paying for that. Go away. Let me go on web archive. Hang on. I'm not giving New York Times money. Forget that. Let's have a little look. See if we can get access to the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's like an article here basically saying how it has now become a TikTok reality show. Because it is like the majority of people just going on there are basically people trolling, knowing that they can get content. The Royal Caribbean's World Cruise. And they've all become cast members. What's this cup, by the way? What's this cup that all the women have? Is it a Yeti? I'm not sure what that cup is, but like every woman on Earth has one of those. God, that is too bright. I'm going blind. Apparently there's a hashtag on TikTok, Ultimate World Cruise.
How the hut organizer told a member of the LGBT plus to go to the customs office to give the officers a sucky fucky to procure water? Fuck McFarland with a pencil.
Thank you, fuck Fyre Fest for the 10. You definitely went to Fyre Festival. You've got an axe to grind with them. But yeah, Fyre Festival was genuinely one of the biggest scams imaginable. No calves. I've got calves. I got a calf there. There's like semblance of a calf. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look at this this cruise.
Put cameras on that guy. It's Gashbon time, baby, except I am on the Drake Passage on my way to...
Is this like the only guy that went on the cruise? He's been documenting like every second. I think this is another influencer. Dear God. Like, I could not imagine anything worse than being on a ship full of people just filming in front of themselves. To be fair, she's blaming the ship for being wobbly there, but Bulgarian split squats are one of the worst exercises known to man. The Bulgarian split squat is basically the same as like the iron bull that people were put into and burnt alive. It is awful. It's such an awful exercise. Tell me you're a white woman without saying you're a white woman. Of course it has to have the Starbucks logo on it as well. Can you not just get like a... Can you not... I don't get it, bro. Like, I don't... Can you not just get an espresso? Dear God. Why do you need to show yourself like taking the laundry out? This is hell. I'm not going on this anymore.
Hi guys, as some of you may know, I am on the Ultimate World Cruise with Royal Caribbean, and last night I could not sleep. So I decided to walk around the Serenade of the Seas while it was pretty empty. I saw the cinema, the pub, and then I also walked through the casino, the stores, and a few of the other places throughout the ship. But then I headed up the elevator and I walked up the stairs to deck 12, and I watched some TV in the library. I looked at the books, and I just loved this addition to the Serenade. Then I did some research for next semester, and then I read a little, and then I saw that the sun was rising, and it was so nice after exploring the ship empty. And that means that
Yeah, it's usually what happens at 6 a.m.
Hope you bear with me or bear with us for this change of plans, but it is of course for your safety and comfort. By reversing our itinerary, the passage time of Drake Passage will be reduced to 22 hours, with 4 to 5 meters swell from our starboard side.
Where is everyone?
Yo man, I appreciate you. Watched you since the log days. Some good lore FR. Have a great stream from your only African viewer in the States.
Oh, that's sick. Thank you, Nonzu, for the 10.
Chicken little legs.
Chicken little legs. How are these chicken little legs? What is wrong with this leg? That's just a skinny leg.
Me it was big. Should I wife her or hurt her?
She lied and told me it was big. Yeah, wife her, sure. Is there anyone on this ship? Yeah, true. Like, why is there only like 5 people on this ship?
But a lot better than the previous.
If I get asked if I work on this ship one more time.
Thank you, Kofi, for the 5 months.
Started out at the pre-cruise gala.
You gonna show anything? Don't care.
Well,
you gonna show anything? Don't care.
Crazy things I've seen on TikTok today. A woman who works in a hospital in South Florida said there was a mysterious illness going on in her hospital, specifically the ER. People are coming in with flu-like symptoms, sore throat, water in their live for our tag her below.
And you don't even show a single news article. God, I hate TikTok so much.
Okay, so I'm kind of starting here, front door, kind of hung up the things that I want to be able to grab on my way out of the room, water bottles, a couple games maybe, headphones, sunnies, a tote bag.
Okay, so that's her emergencies. What we got? We've got this. We got the Stanley Cup. Why is it always a Stanley Cup? Ah! Why is it always a Stanley Cup? 2 of those things in her emergencies are cups, by the way. 2 of the things in there are cups.
Games maybe, headphones, sunnies, a tote bag. Here.
Why is she so out of breath? Well, it's like someone that vapes and they can't get hold of a vape. If a woman can't get hold of a Stanley Cup, they just start to... Fluid fills their lungs.
Here I've got some swag that I think I'm going to give to my nieces and nephews if they want it. If not, it'll just stay there. On the bathroom door, I've got extra toiletries that are kind of miscellaneous items.
Indian girls have more body hair than you.
Thank you, Mumog, for the 10. Thank you, Kuva, for joining. Yeah, no, but I shave every day, though. I shave my body hair and stuff, so unlucky. Why? I don't understand. Like this woman is speaking English, right? Why do I feel like I'm watching someone that doesn't speak English?
Video over yesterday and today. Bloody brilliant, mate. Gonna watch the UK series now. Less than 3
items.
Thank you, Jordan, for the 10.
Like, not really. Like band-aids, masks, like skin masks, bug stuff.
Masks like skin masks. So not like masks as in hygiene masks, but skin mask.
Lotions, sunscreen, but I don't like a bin with items. So I kind of got skincare, and then I've got a couple things for like work, hair tool.
Are women actually this boring?
Pyro, would you consider doing a COD Zombies lore video or stream it?
I think that's kind of overdone, honestly. One of my editors, Ramska, did a really good video looking into COD Zombies, though. You could watch that.
Ooh, those drawers. And then hair stuff.
Have you seen what Woodstock 99 was? Fyre Festival and this cruise have nothing on it.
I've heard about Woodstock. Didn't Wendigo do a video on it?
And then in here is the fridge. Nothing's changing there. I've got a few water bottles they provided.
Imagine paying 60K. 60K. And you get 2 water bottles. For 60K.
Provided.
Good God.
And then I did bring bags of ice.
And the thing is as well, you can tell it's mostly TikTokers that are going to be on that cruise. Because who has 9 months to have off work? Unless you work in the influencer space where traveling is based around your work. And also you do get people that work from home, to be fair.
Tea and some jugs. So I just need to fill those up with water.
60K and you hardly get a mini fridge. No, you get the mini fridge's mini fridge.
From upstairs, I think.
You get the mini fridge's son that the mini fridge doesn't want to talk to. Like, that is the smallest mini fridge I've seen in my life.
Kind of Christmas stuff.
Why has she got wrapping paper? Is she moving in? Is she moving in? Look at this!
Electronic stuff. Food and snackies.
Electronic stuff. Yeah, if it's not a Stanley Cup, it's too complex for me. Thank you, Scorper, for the 11. Have you heard of Voices of the Void? I have played that off stream. That's a really... I did want to do a main channel video on it at some point. No, I think I did play it on stream, actually. Like, years ago.
That I brought.
Or maybe I didn't. But I have played it.
Including, like, these are 2 boxes of chocolate that are for Christmas presents.
Imagine being on a cruise and you have to prepare for, like, Christmas and, like, Hanukkah and stuff. Like oh, my God. Being on it that long.
Over here, on the couch chair area, kind of have like my journal and my binder for the trip that has all my like excursion and visa information.
Please don't tell me these are fairy lights. Like she's actually moving in. I feel like I'm looking at like a 19-year-old moving into like a uni dorm, right? That's
Kind of have,
crazy.
like, my journal and my binder for the trip that has all my like excursion and visa information, my little photo printer, a couple Sudoku books.
She sounds like she is in tears. Like imagine like she's kind of, it's setting in, she's paid the 60K, probably daddy's cash, and it's like, oh my God, I'm stuck in, like I do not know a single person that goes to uni that likes the dorm they're in. It is about as large, it's probably smaller than this. They're built like military bunkers. They're awful. Unless obviously your family's from like Saltburn, like that Amazon film, and then you're minted anyway. But uni dorms are awful.
Pens, stickers, what have you. This like map or like a country checkoff list that they gave us the other night at the gala, and then these.
My dorm has black mold. Doesn't surprise me. And the worst thing is, once you move out of a uni dorm and you start renting like a flat, that's when it gets even worse. Because landlords genuinely don't care. It's like, oh, you got black mold under the bed, behind the curtains, the paintings. I mean, you're not dead yet. Okay, you got a little bit of pneumonia, but you're not dead yet.
Have my yarn.
My sister had a landlord in her flat when she was at uni, and that landlord was just one of the worst people on earth. Like, I always thought people that complained about landlords, I thought it was like a little bit of a brokey mentality. Like, I hate someone with more money than me, but I completely get it. I genuinely get it. Landlords can be some of the worst people imaginable. They will absolutely do the bare minimum just to try and squeeze as much money from you as possible. And the entire thing about it is taking advantage of people that have less money. Now, you do get bad tenants, 100%. You do get bad tenants, without a doubt. But it's so much easier for a landlord to sort out a bad tenant than for a tenant to sort out a bad landlord. Like one of my editors, Matthew, he was like living in Birmingham for a little bit, and he was staying in an apartment from a landlord. And like his sink would just fill up every single day. And he just couldn't do anything about it because they basically said to him, oh, we'll get a repair guy over, I don't know, in like 6 months. Cheers, mate. What am I meant to do? Like you can't even... Am I meant to scoop the water up and throw it out the window? Like medieval Europe? Couldn't even do that. Because the windows were sealed shut because he was in such a high up apartment.
My knitting projects. And then there's some Christmas lights strung up. Down there, I've got my books stashed. I've got my nice pillowcases out. And then over here, so I've got my jewelry on one side. And then on the other side, it's empty. But
guaranteed as well, it would have taken 6 months for the landlord to get out the plumber. Because for the landlord to save money, he was probably trying to learn a plumber's degree. And the course said 6 months. That's probably the only reason why it would have taken that long.
The thing
And his lease was up after like 3 months and he just left.
pockets.
So here is what I can and cannot do while living on a cruise ship. And hello, for anybody that hasn't met me, my name's Christine Castello, and I live on a cruise ship half the year, 6 months out of the year. So my husband is staff chief engineer, and
As we head through the
Wanted to ask if you are planning on covering any more movies/shows on the main channel. The Utopia and platform videos are some of my favorite from the channel.
Thank you, Shadow Knight, for the 10. Possibly I could look at going back to films. There was a film that I watched last night, like a horror film, and it's called Triangle. I've seen that film before, but it was so long ago that I kind of forgot the plot, and I rewatched it last night, and I was like, this would actually make for like a really good main channel video. Because Triangle is a really good film. It's a very bizarre film. It's funny because it's a British-Australian film. All the actors in it are Australian, and it's filmed in like Melbourne or like Adelaide or something. But it's meant to take place in Florida, and they all have American accents. It's such a bizarre film. Right, what else we got?
The Drake Passage, the winds are high and the ship is rocking. Seasick bags are at every stairwell and elevator at the ready. They've drained the swimming pools. In preparation, the windjammer, although people are there, it's a little quieter today.
Where is everyone? There is no one there on that cruise. Why is it so dead?
They're not letting us out on decks 12 and decks 5 due to the high winds and water. I've got my seasick pills ready to take. I'm feeling good right now, but I may take one just as a preventative to stay on top of things. The ship is really rocking today. This should be some of our worst waves throughout our entire world cruise. We'll get through it, just a day or two here.
God damn, imagine going on a cruise for vacation and you end up getting surrounded by people that are filming themselves the whole time. You know what I love? Because the way TikTok is all vertical videos, right? It creates like these blur effects. Let me move my webcam. Look at that. Look what's behind me. That is like a jump scare from the Mandela Catalog. Just this woman's face in agony, blurred out. You might as well just put below her like the date she went missing.
I'll keep you posted.
She's so out of breath. Jesus. What's this? Apparently there was flooding. There was flooding on the cruise as well. Will it play? Will it play? No, it won't play. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you, USA Today. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Idiot site. Oh, there's the flooding. Oh, that's not looking good. That's not looking good. Oh, the poor carpet.
They've drained the swimming pools. They aren't letting us out due to heavy winds. These should be some of the worst waves on the world cruise. Boring ass voice.
She's like some old woman. Don't roast her. I mean, to be fair, I did just roast her, but you know, I'm allowed to do it. Why is it playing happy music? This is the kind of music that you hear at a wedding. This is the kind of music you hear when it's like the happiest day of your life. And she's filming like 2 milliliters of water just gushing out. Why is this so funny? If it was like... No, the leaves, no! If it was like a tsunami amount of water, right? Like 2012, fair enough. But it is just the most insignificant amount of water. That's not even enough to like get your socks wet. Was that a rat? What the hell is that? Is that a pink rat? Look at that. What is that? Chat, what is that? Is that a tampon? Chat, what is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a pink? Look at that. What is that? It's got a tail. Is that a pink rat? What is that?
With all these TikTok users recording the ship, the people making the movie based on the ship after it sinks will have the easiest time making the script.
What is that? flesh rat. It's actually a flesh rat. It has a tail. What is that? Yeah, one of the TikTokers got bored. They put their hair down on the rat. Just let it go. Let it go out the ship. I like how that plant's fallen over as well. The woman's like, do I pick it up? No, I just keep filming. I just keep filming. It's fun. My responsibility is to not maintain the ship because I paid $60,000. My priority is to... Oh, crep check. My priority is to get content. Thank you for showing me, like, the floor for the entire video. Yep, and then she's gonna walk down the stairs and get that nice carpet all soggy and wet. Beautiful. Oh, that was rough. That was very rough. Chat, is there... Thank you, Sick, for the 7 months. You know the 50k has been hotel animation? Is there any update on that? Is there any update on the Has-Been Hotel? You look like you stink today. Thank you, Shady, for the 15. Because I'll be honest. You know the 50k that the guy paid? I have seen no proof that it's 50k. I've seen no proof at all. Has he responded yet, Verbalase? He had to cancel beatboxing cartoon. Hang on, let's check the channel. Because I haven't seen him respond at all. Let's have a look.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Verbalase beatboxer from...
Yeah, one thing I never knew about Verbalase is, like, he's actually 40. I thought he'd just be, like, in his 20s or something. Thank you, Ian, for the 10 gifted. Tally profile picture. Okay, he's based.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Verbalase beatboxer from outer space, and today I'm going to be doing cartoon beatbox battles mixed up. This is a randomizing wheel I have over here.
Wow, this is content.
Whatever that lands on, that's the voice impression I have.
The funny thing is as well, like, I think a bunch of screenshots came out about him talking about, like, trans people in a negative way and, like, shilling Andrew Tate and stuff. And the funny thing is, it's like the content he makes would literally attract the most left-leaning people. It's like beatboxing with, like, Thanos and Joe Swanson. That he was really setting himself up for disaster there, I think. Is this it? The announcement? Is this the announcement? New series coming never. Can we, do we have any update? He hasn't responded anywhere, right? Because I can't... Oh, wait, he made a video. Help save... Uh-oh. Oh, God, will this be about raising money?
Park made a video covering the 50k animation, and he shows some of the leaked Discord messages from Verbalase. Would be worth a watch.
Saber Spark covered it. Yeah, I could check. Let's have a little look. He spent 50k. 50k on an animation. That is wild. That is wild. All right, let's watch this first before I get into that.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Verbalase beatboxer from outer space, and some of you may already...
I feel like I'm watching a TikTok. Why was there, like... There was so many... Like, I get it. You need 6 seconds to engage the viewer, or there's a high chance they're going to click off. I get that. But, God, that was a lot. That was like explosion Team Rocket being sent into orbit, Sparkle, and then astronaut dabbing. That was a lot to process.
And some of you may already know that Cartoon Beatbox Battles is currently dead. This is not because of the YouTube algorithm, but
this editing's horrible. This editing is like skibbity toilet.
YouTube itself not sending you guys notifications when I upload new videos, regardless of the notification bell settings. But you can save Cartoon Beatbox Battles by becoming a part of Cartoon Beatbox Battles. I know there are content creators out there with channels that need more subscribers, so I am looking for 9 animators and content creators to help create a segment.
I'm looking for 9 animators to help me with a very special project. It pertains to Has Been Hotel
and Luigi's Beatbox. Luigi's Beatbox has been divided into 9 different parts, with each part consisting.
I can't watch this. I've never watched this guy before. He might be a really nice person, but this editing makes this unwatchable. I feel as a YouTuber, you definitely become more cynical to content. Like, you know, whenever you see another YouTuber do an ad read, you just skip that shit straight away. You definitely become more cynical when you're a YouTuber watching other YouTubers' content that isn't in your friend circle. But this, like, I'm skimming through right now, and he's literally doing an edit every 2 seconds, like a PowerPoint presentation. What's the contest?
Even if you don't win, your channel will still get promoted on my channel. You can tell your friends, hey, I did a part in Luigi's Beatbox. It's going to be
I can't watch this. Like I'm not even doing a React Andy. Like sound effects every 2 seconds. It's too much.
Hey Jarvis, pull up Dr. Cusino from One Punch Man. 80% match.
Thank you, BB205.
Sabers Park covered it very well, but Verbalase admitted in his now locked down Discord server that he paid 47k to 50k.
47 to 50k.
He's been working on it since about 2021, and the wildest rumor going around is that he paid a 15-year-old for it.
I heard about that as well, but I don't know if there's any proof behind that, but I heard about that as well. Because I see everyone parroting like the same thing on Twitter, and it's like, I mean, it's funny, but is it true? I saw one guy in chat tell me that apparently they traced over the Has Been Hotel. They traced over like the pilot episode. Let's give Saber Spark a little watch.
Well, I did not wake up this morning expecting to talk about this subject, but here we are. Yeah, this entire situation is a complete and utter confusing rabbit hole. Look, I just spent the last hour and a half on my Twitch trying to decipher and research and investigate what's going on, but it's like super confusing, and it just grows more and more confusing. To provide some context, the situation here is about this hideaway AMV. And let me explain what that...
Also, is there a reason why he hasn't actually came out and said it's all BS? Because that would be like probably the best way to shut all of this down right now. Because I feel this guy, like, who's the other YouTuber, Grande, they both get memed on a lot as well, so it's so much easier to run with a rumor.
That is. There's a YouTube channel by the name of Verbalase. Features this guy who does something called Cartoon Beatbox Battles. And the story goes that he spent $50,000 on essentially an animated Has Been Hotel AMV. This AMV was around 3 minutes long, almost, 2D animated, and again, allegedly cost $50,000 to make.
It's just like, he's not even making a joke about it. He's literally just saying the facts. And it's still just
Pyro
so funny.
Watch you play Lego Star Wars.
It's still so funny. Average Pyro commission? I talked about this in the video I'm uploading on it today. I think the most I've ever spent on a single commission is probably like 2,000. But like 50,000 is insane. I think like him spending that amount of money is hilarious, but also the fact that apparently he's gone bankrupt from it. But again, that could just be another like made up thing just to kind of dunk on him.
And the weird
How
thing
does
is that
Verbalase
like
have 5.45 million subscribers but 5x less views than even this channel?
I don't know. I feel like YouTubers, as long as you get 10% of the views that your sub count has, your channel's doing okay. Anything less than that, he beat your high score. Oh, that's a bit messed up. That's a bit messed up. 2K is crazy. Yeah, no. 2,000 is definitely too much. The reason why it was so much is because I got into like a bidding war with another guy, and that is the first time I've ever done that, and definitely the last time I'm ever doing that. Yeah. I mean, the piece was still great, but yeah, no, that was like, I really started to realize like furries have way too much money. It's actually insane because they're all in their 30s and they work in IT. They're just sitting on like infinite capital.
A few days ago, this popped up on Twitter.
I think that was like 2 years ago or something. But yeah, that's the first time I did a commission where you have to bid for it, and it's definitely the last time. Because I've seen so many videos about people bidding up to like 30k for a character, and then they just get laughed at online. Like, I should definitely be made fun of for spending that much money on a commission. 100% I should be made fun of. But I'm happy I cut it off there.
So like, whoa, look at this AMV for Hasman Hotel. And I saw it, and I'm like, what's the story behind this? Oh, it's the guy from the Cartoon Beatbox YouTube channel, which again is not a small channel. It's a very popular channel. We'll talk more about that here in a second. But like, why is his cartoon avatar running from Charlie? What's going on here? Why is Charlie chasing him down? What's happening here? What was the purpose of this animated short? And I'm like, did he put this up on his channel? Because Verbalase with his YouTube channel is mostly like a bunch of...
I think it's the entire premise of the animation as well. Like, he's not thirsting over her. She's thirsting over him, and he's just trying to escape. That inherently makes it a little bit more embarrassing.
Up on his channel? Because Verbalase with his YouTube channel is mostly like a bunch of iconic like characters beatboxing against one another. Groot versus Pennywise, or Thanos versus Patrick.
Oh, I feel like I should have watched this guy's videos, man. I feel it's like those, you know, those Undertale music videos, and it was all the animation was like tweening, like not individually drawn frames. It was all like puppeteered, and they were all auto-tuned as well.
These videos are so, like, I'd say infamous, but, you know, popular, such good meme energy that I see a lot of these beatboxing like clips being used for shitpost. And I'm like, okay, so that's the guy from those videos.
I mean, it was inevitably going to happen. He's using so many copyright characters.
What's he doing here with Charlie? Was this on his channel? So I went to go look for it. I couldn't find it anywhere. At least a good copy. I found like this 360p version on YouTube.
The Story of Undertale, is that what it's called? I swear I didn't make it up. Is it called Story of Undertale? I just remember the the auto-tune being awful.
To be on the extra safe side.
Hang on, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, this is it. Oh my god. There's so many dislikes. Oh, that's, yeah. It's like, I don't think any of it's drawn as well. It's all like tweening or whatever you call it. What I have seen on Twitter though is the guy is like, he's pretty self-aware. It's Slop. He's very self-aware, which is good. I mean, he still gets views as well. Like, he's the one making money off it. Has the animation improved after 7 years? Has the animation improved? I swear that's just a trace of like the actual Freddy Fazbear head. Yeah, the animation hasn't improved at all. But he's still making money off it. And to be fair, I can't draw, so I'm not really one to judge.
YouTube was like, you know, really low quality. And I couldn't find anything anywhere else. It was a complete and utter mystery. So of course, I was hooked. I'm like, what happened here? There's got to be a story. And the story goes with quite a few alleged claims. One.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. True. I can't argue with that. Fair point. Fair point.
Bankrupt the guy's channel. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean bankrupt? Did he declare bankruptcy? Is that a term that's being loosely thrown around?
Yeah, it could be a bit of a cope. Like to go bankrupt is insane. Like, if I got a commission and I went bankrupt, I would want people to make fun of me. I would want people to make fun of me.
Dig more into that, I said. And I looked, and the most I could figure out is, okay, his channel has been on the decline. He's made videos saying that beatbox battles haven't made as much money and haven't had as many views.
A lot of YouTubers need to realize as well, they need to diversify their portfolio. They need to get into more side hustles. Like, there's, I don't want to speak on his behalf as I speak on his behalf, but Jay Schlatt, for example, like Jay Schlatt doesn't upload as much on his main channel. He still has tons of side gigs. He's got Sleep Deprived that I think he uploads on like every day. But also, Jay Schlatt is someone who has invested in so many companies. I'm not joking. Every single company I want to work with, Jay Schlatt already has shares in the company. Like that guy is the perfect example of someone that has made so much money that he can basically just upload whenever he wants. It's not an obligation. So YouTubers need to kind of realize they need to diversify their portfolio. Like, even if it's stuff not to do with YouTube, like, for example, property. Like we talked about becoming an evil landlord, like earlier. I never know what Schlatt is doing. He's doing a lot of stuff. I mean, me saying he's not uploading that's not technically the truth, because he works on Sleep Deprived pretty much every day. He's got loads of little side channels as well that aren't his actual they don't have his name on it, but he's like narrating them and stuff. Internet Historian did that as well with his incognito, no, not incognito, his story time, his story mode, where he just retells like the plot of stories, because everyone loves doing that, right? You know, you're on YouTube, you're mindlessly scrolling, and then you just watch a video that explains the plot of a film that you're never going to see.
Hey Pyro, I was watching your Slop and noticed you used music from the visual novel Exo and made an Adastro reference in the Lethal Company vid too. So what I'm asking is, when can we expect the 69 her main channel video on Exo? Furry.
It might be coming out. It might be coming out. Thank you, Hollow Fox, for the 15. But yeah, I think it's always good to diversify, 100%. Because you genuinely never know how long YouTube is around for. I'm entering my landlord arc. I hope so.
Views as they once had, because this guy's channel made like over 100 million views with his highest performing video, and then a bunch under that are like 50 million, 30 million, 20 million, 20 million. So like he bats pretty high. He's got a pretty big like viewer threshold as far as how much.
I think as well though, like views per video mean absolutely nothing if you're running into copyright disputes. And as well, keep in mind, these videos, none of them are over 10 minutes. None of them. YouTube recently changed their layout. So if a video is 8 minutes or longer, you can put mid-rolls in. I'll be honest, if a video you make doesn't reach 8 minutes, it will probably make half of what it would have made if it reached 8 minutes for mid-roll ads. So that's I couldn't tell you the numbers of how much he's made, because CPM and how YouTube was different like 5 years ago. But he would not, he's probably made like, this guy's probably made, I don't know, it depends how many of these he's made. If he's, hang on. Hang on. Let's have a look. Oh no! Look at my homepage now. Now I've got Undertale animation on there. Great, perfect. Yeah, let's have a little look at what he's got. How many did he do? He did a fair amount. I think it's safe to say he's definitely made tens of thousands. He might have made a couple 100,000 from YouTube. But I don't know if these videos were sponsored. Maybe not because of how short they were. But sponsorships, a sponsor will always, like no matter what, unless you get really screwed over by a sponsor will always pay more than the ad revenue you would have made off that video. Unless it's like a really niche example, like a sponsor pays you 1K and then the video ends up getting like 5 mil or something.
How many views he gets on these episodes. However, said views have dropped as of late. Look, I think he's starting to get a dose of reality. And we can only say that, okay? He's made a video saying, hey, we're not getting as many views as we once were, and we're in trouble, and I need support on Patreon. and I need your support here and there through, you know, hey, we're doing a contest, for example, and you can do 10 seconds of animation, and I might choose you, and I might use it for a video, which is not for his main series, but some like standalone video, but still that's we'll talk more about that here in a bit. But as far as us saying, like, is he bankrupt? Depends. Did he spend $50,000 on this AMV? And all we have to go off of are screen capped Discord messages, which, you know.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What do you say? Again, this could be entirely fake. This is from November. Yeah, that's been done. My most expensive project I've ever made. I could literally take a screenshot of the entire episode and it looks fantastic. The episode cost me over a little... It's more the fact as well that he was happy to share this around. If I commissioned something like that, that would go into my folder and it would never see the light of day out of sheer embarrassment.
I'm trying to use a critical lens here. I don't want to take anything for just 100% face value, okay? Because that leads to misinformation potentially, and Discord messages can be easily forged. So yes, we've got these Discord message screen caps where you got...
I spent 47k on it. Goddamn, Zam. Professional industry animation. Like Disney animators.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Disney animators. Okay, all right. Let me pull up an example. Let me pull up an example. What's that HBO show that just came up? HBO Max sci-fi animation. I think it's called Scavenger's Reign. This is an example of really good animation. This show. I really want to watch this, by the way, but because it's on HBO Max, you cannot watch it unless you're in America. So I'm going to have to pirate it in a video game. I'm going to have to pirate it in a video game. Or I'm going to have to use like a VPN and then pay for it. I despise HBO Max. Like, I hate region locking content so much. I really want to watch this show. But this is an example of like really good animation because it's still simplistic, but it's also very stylized. It's definitely something I want to watch. And then, like that, this is not Disney animators, bro. This is not Disney animators.
Verbalase saying, yeah, I spent 47.
You can't watch it even if you do a VPN.
$1,000.
The show is literally bad. Are you blind? What? It looks good. It looks good. I'm bored of space sci-fi. The ratings for Scavenger's Reign are really good, though. I'm pretty sure they're good. Yeah, no, 8.7. That's killer. To be fair, it's only 11,000 people. And you'll kind of notice with shows that are more niche, they tend to be they tend to be higher on IMDb because it's just fanboys. But I mean, 11k, 8.7, that's still decent. But I really want to watch this show. I might pirate it in a video game.
Pyro, why is the Pyro Slop bottle taking forever to ship? I want IT now.
The Pyro Slop bottle? I think they come from like Australia or China. They might take a minute.
Husband Hotel
and Tema for the 10.
MV. It's based off this music video, which unfortunately for the person who made that music, that song, Hideaway, I think it's called like Snidsum or something like that. Hold on, I got it written down. Snapson.
Oh.
Man, I feel bad for you. Your music video and your song has been completely commandeered. It's gone. You will no longer have this song for yourself. It now belongs to the people and the internet, apparently. The messages go that he made this, not for his main channel, because it might get tagged by YouTube. And again, this is around...
I don't think it's that he didn't upload it because it might get tagged. I think just out of embarrassment.
2021 is when these messages say they were typed. So 3 years back.
Oh, that's ages ago.
So I will...
They could so easily be fake though as well.
Say that there's some timing here that looks rough on his end because his rhetoric of like things getting worse on his channel started about 3 years ago. He had a video not too long ago where he also said like, yo, we're not doing so well. We're not getting our...
Yeah, that is awful timing. The fact that he makes a video saying that his channel's basically like on the back legs and he needs help, he needs animators. And then he, you know, an animation gets leaked that he charged like 50k. He paid 50k for himself getting like kissed in Has Been Hotel.
you know, views as high as they once were, aka lower viewership equals less money. Apparently these episodes cost $20,000 to $30,000 each for the actual official episodes of the rap battles.
38K? Oh, that's awful. Wow. Okay. No, he was never making money then, unless there were sponsorships. No, he was never making money. Like making 38K off a video that is less than 8 minutes. Like you would basically need tens of millions of views. Yeah, no, he was definitely always like operating at a loss or a very small margin. He was probably doing the Mr. Breast thing of like all the money he made, putting it into the next video. But even then, like Mr. Beast still has a lot of money.
The beatboxing battles on his channel.
He's being ripped off or he's lying. Either way. Verbalase is 40. Yeah, no, that blew my mind. Hang on, see if I can pull it up. That actually blew my mind that he's 40 years old. I had no idea. I actually thought he was like in his like late 20s, 30s, but like dead on 40. It just sounds so much worse. Oh yeah, and he only just turned 40 as well. I swear, like the difference between 39 and 40 feels like 50 years. But like the fact that he hit 40 like as soon as this all came out, that is awful timing.
So that means 3 years ago, in theory, according to these Discord messages, he decided to drop an alleged $47,000 on this standalone project that wasn't going to be on his main channel. I think he realizes it wouldn't work on his main channel, that he was going to do it on a second channel or some other side hustle.
I think the reason why this snowballed so much is because he always made kind of like cringe content that people would use in shit posts. But then
Pyro will ever return to the Black Mesa series cause you never got the rarest specimen achievement for the game.
I might do. That has been on my bucket list. That has been on my bucket list, to be fair. Because I feel like his animation was mocked anyway, but it still did really well. Like it was watched by a lot of people. But I feel like because he was someone that was like already easy to hate on, that when they found out about this, it just snowballed. I mean, if he came out and he was like self-aware about it and he quote tweeted one of the people and he was like, yeah, that's me, I could easily, he would squash that instantly.
Hustle that I guess it was uploaded to that channel, then removed, became a bit of lost media. Some people on Discord claim that they had the video, shared it, uploaded it, and that now the cat's out of the bag. Pandora's box has been open because we're all looking at this going, what was the point? Why did you make this? Was this just for you? Was this for viewers? What was the objective here? So there's a lot of fog of war here. We're not really sure. Apparently, also a 15-year-old allegedly animated this. I don't know if I believe that.
Wait, it was one person that was paid for all this? It was one person. It wasn't a team? Who the fuck getting paid 50K for this?
Who's Chase? What's this watermark? How many folks were involved in this?
There's a watermark on it. Right, okay.
1, 2? Or was it a larger production? Who made it?
It has to be a team, right? Or if you said it in 2021, it might have actually been one person.
Yes. I respect, they want to remain anonymous, but at this point, we don't know. We know so little. But that being said, let's get this straight out the gate. If he did go to folks who are less than 18 to make this, yeah, not a good idea. It's never a good idea. I stand by that for like basically anything. Where Discord servers, no minors allowed. Projects, no minors allowed. It's just you're asking for trouble. And there's even like some Discord message from like.
It's just the Homelander profile picture. Certain music surfaced on the server. Oh my god, it's a guy with Omni-Man as the profile picture, and he's actually throwing down the law. That's great. Someone said Discord child labor. Yep. True. If you know, you know. Otherwise, we not be tolerating these. Oh my god, they're trying to contain it like it's patient zero. They're actually trying to contain it. They're like, if you share this video, it's a ban.
the server he has with some mod being like, as of late, we know that this video is going viral and we're trying to ban it and keep it out of the server.
Has been to lust over him. She's supposed to be the least heaney of the show.
Heaney? I've never watched Has Been. I just know that there's a spider that everyone wants to have sex with. Yeah. Isn't she meant to be like the kind of the most level-headed character, like the insert? I don't know. I just the only thing I saw about Has Been Hotel was they had like gluttony in the show, like one of the deadly sins, and they were drawn skinny, and people on Twitter were angry
because it's kind of inappropriate and we've got children on our
I've never watched it. I know apparently it's coming out on Amazon in like a month or something, like an Amazon Prime show, which is crazy.
It's like the guy who made the server.
I'm just seeing if there's any more screenshots. Oh, there's one. Oh, this is just, yeah, he's kind of going over the... Wait, what? You had Moses? You had Moses? Is that real? Dude, that was like one of my favorite films growing up as a kid. What's it called? The Prince of the Prince of Egypt. There's no way he got the Prince of Egypt on this. Hang on.
This like
is that
20 seconds worth of rap battle for this project that was for the Jehovah Witness cartoon I'm working on. I'm still working on it, and I might end up scrapping it, but I accept that loss. And I look at the product and I go, hey, it's still really
wait. This wasn't him. Is this something Saberspark's working on?
Heaviness to know, like, hey, I'm spending a lot. Where does it go to? Because like even if it's a complete wipe, you have to accept that loss and say, worst case scenario, I don't get any return on investment here. Like I've been there. I released this like 20 seconds.
Oh, he worked on it. I was gonna say, because this actually looks well animated, not as much as the actual film, because obviously that's a whole studio
worth of rap battle for this project that was for the Jehovah Witness cartoon I'm working on. I'm still working on it, and I might end up scrapping it, but I accept that loss. And I look at the product and I go, hey, it's still a really cool final result with Moses rapping. That's fine. It's not gonna bankrupt me. However, spending so much money on
okay, that actually goes kind of hard. I want to see that. The Prince of Egypt was such a good film. Let my people go. That film was going.
Really, it roughly crunches out to like over $45,000, give or take. I could be wrong with my estimates with how I'm trying to quantify this, but still, the entire
Moses rapping.
$50,000 price point. Initially, I was like, that can't be that much, right? And then I watched the AMV a few times, and folks would be like, yeah, I'm sure you did, bastard. But like, yeah, that's not like
The song is a love song about a girl obsessed with a guy, and she's basically telling him to hide or he'll lose when she finds him. So I thought it was like a love story naturally. But when I looked up the video, instead they decided to make it where the girl is making out with the guy. The guy was getting overwhelmed, but he left. But the girl still feels like making out. So she literally makes out with every single person in the bar.
I don't know.
I just like how that guy's like, how are we doing today? And then he just gets the lore dump from Verbalase. 47k. Yeah. Shown that message like 5 times. I think that's it. I just wanted to see if there's any more screenshots. Is that what Saberspark looks like?
Some information. I was contacted by him to be the
Is that Saberspark's face?
Okay, so the timing couldn't have been more like crazy and uncanny here. I was just rendering my video and I just got an update. I have a friend who is an
That's Saberspark. He's a handsome boy, very handsome man. Oh yeah, no, he's got his little character drawn. I thought that was Velma for a second. Yeah, he's a cutie. Right. Chat, I think that's me done with stream because I still need to go work out. I'm trying to work out twice a day now. I'm trying to do 5k on a Stairmaster, and then I'm trying to do like a muscle workout. So I've done the 5k. I've just got to do the muscle workout. So I'm gonna end stream, but there should be a video on Pyro Live in a little bit, and then I'll probably stream again tomorrow.